So it looks like that Clayton Kershaw is returning to the Dodgers. The Toronto Blue Jays add a brand new arm to that rotation, and Max Serger admits to having a drinking problem? What? What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get into all that, guys, I'm going to need you to do a couple of things for me, please. First, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Next, go over, smash the red button, go subscribe. That is the best way to show your support here on the channel. Next, go over, ring that bell, get notified so you know when exactly I'm uploading great baseball content here on the channel. Finally, if you want to get active, go down below in the comment section. I would love to hear your thoughts on all the stories I'll be covering here today. Now that that's out of the way, let's just get into it. Alright, so let's start off with this Clayton Kershaw news. An article from Bleacher Report says Clayton Kershaw is staying put, reportedly agreeing to terms on a one-year contract with the Dodgers. The deal, which is pending a physical, guarantees him $17 million and comes with additional possible incentives. It also mentions it will be Kershaw's 15th season in Dodger blue as the future Hall of Famer returns to the only organization he's ever known. The front office allowed him to hit free agency for the first time this offseason, but team executives consistently maintained they'd love to keep him in the fold. Now look, am I surprised that Kershaw is returning to the Dodgers? No. But I will say, prior to the lockout, I could have very well seen Kershaw signing with a different organization. And now in my mind, that top alternative organization could have been the Philadelphia Phillies. As we all know, the Phillies have struggled both in their starting rotation and in their bullpen. Think about it, he provides veteran presence, experience in big games, both in the regular season and in the postseason. I mean, he's won a World Series now, so you can't say he hasn't won anything. Those four factors that Kershaw has is exactly what the Phillies need and have been searching for. Is he older? Yeah, but you know what? Kershaw is more experienced than every single guy right now in that Phillies starting rotation and in the Phillies bullpen. The Phillies could have been a great landing spot for Clayton Kershaw if it wasn't going to be the Dodgers again. Now I want to mention my own theory as to why I think Kershaw ultimately decided to return to the Dodgers. So number one, I think the lockout contributed very much in his decision to return to LA. If we had a normal offseason with no lockout, I really thought there was a pretty good chance that you would have saw Clayton Kershaw in a different uniform. But because of the lockout, I think that contributed to his return to Los Angeles. Not to mention, where we are right now. We're not only just weeks away from opening day, we're basically in the middle of spring training. I really don't think Kershaw wanted to sign with a new team, and if he did, it would require him to get acclimated to a whole new organization, new manager, new pitching coaches, new teammates, maybe even new spring training facilities, even in possibly a new state, especially if he signed with the Phillies. Of course, the Phillies' spring training home is in Clearwater, Florida. The Dodgers are in Arizona. So I think that, that part of it also contributed to his eventual return to Dodger blue. Next, it looks like that free agent starting pitcher Yusei Kikuchi has found a new home in Toronto. Article by Bleacher Report says that the Blue Jays are signing left-handed pitcher Yusei Kikuchi per John Heyman of MLB Network. It's a 3-year deal worth $36 million. Now the deal is front-loaded per Bob Nightingale, with Kikuchi earning a salary of $16 million in 2022, followed by $10 million in each of 2023 and 2024. Now, I have to say, I like the front-loaded deals. I believe if clubs are smart, this is the future of how big free agent deals are going to be constructed. Now, I understand it's guaranteed no matter what, but the front-loaded contract makes the clubs look smarter and probably makes them feel a little bit better if that player does dip in their performance in the later years. So I mean, if Kikuchi doesn't do well in year 3. I'm like, all right, we're only paying him $10 million bucks. So I like the way the Blue Jays constructed this deal. You'll have Kikuchi in there, you'll have Hyun-Jin Ryu, and you'll have Kevin Gausman, 1, 2, 3 in that rotation in Toronto. And finally, New York Mets starting pitcher Max Scherzer admits to having a drinking problem. Take a listen.
I drink a lot. I drank a lot.
Thanks. Thank you.
All right.
So that was a pretty funny comment by the new New York Met, Max Serger. I hope for Mets fans' sake that Max Serger, is off his binge and he is sober on the mound when he pitches for the Metropolitans. But of course, that was a joke made by Max Serger. A reporter asked him how he felt after the tough negotiations with the MLB. Of course, Max Serger was very involved and very vocal for the union during the collective bargaining agreement. So that's all I got for today's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below your thoughts on all the topics we covered here today. And as always, I will catch you guys later.